Hey y'all, today I'm going to be doing a general reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. This is going to be a reading regarding the person that's on your mind whenever you come across this video. The 4 card decks I'm using have been pre-shuffled to save time for y'all on the video. The first thing we're going to get is 3 cards for the general environment, something that you may need to be mindful of, look out for, or be aware of. Then we're going to pull a spread for the energy that's currently between you and the person on your mind, an outcome spread, and advice cards. So the first one, like I said, is just the general environment. 3 cards, and it's usually not, my intention is for it to not be love related, just generally what you may need to know. Alright, so I feel the first thing that popped in my head when I saw these 3 cards is pick a path and start walking. Whatever needs to unfold, even there is no wrong path or right path, okay? You got the 2 of Swords reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Lovers. And since this isn't really intended to be love related, that can be a decision, picking a path and starting to walk it. If, let's say, quote unquote, you feel like it ends up being the wrong path, okay? You will go down that path for so long and it will lead you to the right path. There is no wrong path and right path. You just pick the path and you start walking to allow the universe to work and unfold in your life whatever needs to unfold so that you can get wherever you are intending to go. But if you don't pick the path and start walking, you're going to feel this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse energy, feeling bogged down and stuck. It's just like the way you're perceiving the situation is being stuck. So the answer to that is to pick a path and start walking. And if that's for you, you will automatically know. So just remember, there is no wrong path or right path. Pick a path and start walking and you got it whooped. All right, Aquarius, let's get the situation between you and the person that is on your mind. Aquarius, the overall energy currently between the person on Aquarius's mind. The Hierophant card. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. All right. Oh shit, Aquarius. So I'm reading you on the left side. It can always be reversed, but on your side for this energy, you have the Devil, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So this person is literally taking up space in your head, living rent-free, if this is your energy and this is your reading. It's like you cannot get this person out of your mind. Their energy is pretty much, they are always running in the back of your mind all day, every day, okay? And you're very attracted to this person physically, but whenever you come across to this person, you don't want them to be aware about how much they're in your mind. And like I said, this can be reversed, but I'm just telling you how it's coming out. So since you don't want them to realize how much you think about them, how much they're on your mind, all that good jazz, you got the Page of Pentacles here. So an example of this would be you constantly think about them, you can't get them out of your head, but whenever you speak to them, it's very surface level. Like if you work with them, you don't have to. I'm just giving you an example of how the energy would unfold and you take it for your story. If you work with this person or you went to college with this person and you have a class with them, let's say that, you would call them to ask to borrow their notes for the last chapter because you didn't have time to get the notes for the test. But in reality, they're on your mind all the time and you came up with that reason just to be able to talk to them or doing little things that might in hopes to get their attention, okay? But like I said, they're very much on your mind. For whatever reason, whatever has unfolded between you and them, they have the intentions of letting this go. They have the 8 of Cups here. They've made some kind of decision with the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse to not nurture this situation. I don't know why that would be, but maybe I need to start doing a past spread to see that, but it's just telling me they are currently trying to energetically detach from this situation, made a decision about that, and not choosing to nurture it. That is something that happened in the past because the 6 of Cups reversed is what's going on between you and them mutually. The mutual energy is the King of Wands reversed, 7 of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Cups reversed. So whatever has happened in the past between you and them has caused like a bitter taste in your mouth as well as theirs in general. no longer waiting on this to be fruitful and have a good outcome, not taking this seriously anymore. So whatever has happened has just caused that bitter taste in your mouth as well as theirs. But even though that's there, it's like you can't get this person out of your mind, out of your head, that kind of thing. So let's see what the outcome is between you and this person. What is the outcome between Aquarius and the person on their mind? What is the outcome? The Death card, bum, bum, bum. That can just say that if nothing, pretty much the action here, if there's no action taken, it feels like this situation is just slowly but surely dying. And there's that Knight of Pentacles in the reverse again on your side. So you could really feel bogged down in your mind pretty much. So the mutual energy is like feeling like this is a burden. Both of you feel like this is a burden and that you need to kind of go towards new options pretty much. They feel like this does not, that you and them are not growing and evolving together. And there's another card about bitterness. They have bitterness towards you. Unless it's swapped around, then you have the bitterness towards them. So it's like they're trying to release it because the bitterness is painful. It's painful when you have that bitterness towards someone. So since there's pain associated with the idea of you, they're trying to release the situation pretty much. The outcome honestly feels like both people are in the space of feeling like whatever has happened, the damage is not fixable. You have the Lovers in the reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords reversed. So you feel like that rubber band has been stretched out to the point that you can't fix it. It can't go back to what it once was. It'd never be the same even if you and this person decided to get back together. That's the way you feel. Whether that's true or not is different, but that's just your perspective of the situation. And as long as no one makes any definite movements towards each other, it's just going to slowly drift apart and kill the whole connection. But the only thing that you're dealing with is that they're really like living in your head. They're really up. But you know what? Sometimes I just want to say, whenever it's a lover's connection, even if it's in the reverse and the damage has been done, that's like an intense connection that sometimes the universe puts those kind of connections in our life to get our attention about something else. Because if you grab a human's attention with a lover's connection, then therefore they're going to pay attention to whatever unfolds between them and the other person, because it's so intense and it's got them really focused, you know what I mean, on this situation. So maybe you should sit down and think about what lessons you have learned dealing with this person, because it may be something the universe is trying to communicate to you regarding this intense connection. It's something that's unfolded between y'all that's significant for your path and your greatest evolution on the planet pretty much. So let's get advice. We're going to get 5 advice cards for Aquarius, and the first one will be the most significant, and the other ones will be just supporting cards for that card. Advice for Aquarius. There's that Lovers card again. The advice is to try to work on energetically detaching from this situation. But with the Lovers in the upright, I feel like that's you making a decision also, like it was in the very first part with the environment cards coming out, a decision needing to be made, picking a path and starting to walk that, and let that path include working on detaching from this situation. But the best way to detach from a situation is figuring out what role it played in your life that will help you evolve, that will help you grow. So that way you can learn to be thankful for the experience. Even if it wasn't a very pleasant experience in the moment, if you look back on it, the things you learned that you can take with you on your path are going to be priceless. And you could have never learned them any other way except for experiencing what you did with this situation, because this connection didn't happen by accident. You can believe that. With the Lovers card showing up again, it showed up 3 times out of 4 decks. So, like I said, this connection was not by accident. Things aren't as random as we may choose to think they are. All right, Aquarius, that's been your reading, and thank you so much for watching.